You are now listening to the Highly Evolved Podcast with your host, Safan. Transmission will commence momentarily.
How you guys doing? This is the Highly Evolved Podcast. My name's Safan. Just to let you know, this is a pro-American channel for real American patriot. If you're not a real American patriot, please don't listen to my channel. And on that note, guys, I got an article that I want to show out to you guys. The headlines stand out to me, and I just want to share it with you guys. But I haven't read this article. It's gonna be my first time reading it. And if you are interested in this article, I'll leave it in the description below, but you check it out yourself. But let's carry on. This article entitled HUD said Trump planned to evict HUD say Trump plan to evict illegal could lead to 55,000 children's homeless. All right. But don't be swayed by the headline. Let's finish the article before you make your judgment. All right. The Department of Housing and Urban Development concluded that a new proposal to evict illegal aliens from government-subsidized homes would send over 50,000 children out in the street. The proposal, which was first reported by the Daily Caller in April, is meant to tighten regulations surrounding the federal subsidies for low-income housing. Under current law, illegal immigrants are barred from receiving federal housing subsidies, but families of mixed immigration status can score these benefits if at least one of the members was born in the USA or is a spouse of a citizen. The new White House proposal pushes by I got a little itch on my eyelid. By senior advisor Stephen Miller would require that all family members be of eligible immigration status, right? We have got our own people to home, and we need to take care of our citizens. Darn right. And an administration official told the Caller in April, because of the past loophole of HUD guidance, illegal aliens were able to live on free public housing desperately needed by so many of our own citizens. As illegal alien attempt to swarm our borders, we are sending a message that you cannot live in America welfare on the taxpayer dime. Rightfully so, right? I agree with that statement. An analyst of the Department of Housing and Urban Development, however, determined that half of the residents potentially facing eviction of legal U.S. children who are eligible for aid many of them living with other undocumented parents, right? Under the new proposal, illegal alien would no longer be able to sign for a lease of subsidized homes, even if they have a legal children who is eligible for appropriate benefits. Tens of thousands of deeply poor kids, mostly U.S. citizens, could be evicted and made homeless because of the rules by HUD home admissions. 3 would be no benefits to family on the waiting list, said the president's. There would be no benefits to family on the waiting list, said the president of National Low Income Housing Coalition, Diane Yatel, according to the Washington Post, which is the Washington crap factory. That's what I think about the Washington Post. All right, the Washington Post is owned by Jeff Bezos of Amazon. He's a full-on liberal, right? Says don't be swayed by the Washington Post. All right, amount of 25,000 mixed status household, totally around 108,000 people have at least one illegal resident on ineligible member enjoying federal subsidized rate. Among these homes, 70% of members are eligible for benefits. 55,000 of which are children. Most of the potential effect homes are on California, New York, Texas, according to HUD. Quote, the cruelty of it is really breathtaking. It would do real harm to kids and the family of what? Yatel continued to criticize. Of course, they know all they do is criticize, right? They don't take the fact in consideration that Americans are homeless as well, right? I'd rather put a American citizen in a house than I would like to see the illegal immigrants in a house where they're taking. Because at one point, these American citizens pay taxes. At no point at all, these illegal citizens are paying taxes at all, right? So when it comes to choose, I always pick American citizens before illegals, right? And what people don't understand that these illegal have money, right? They have money. Like, we're not saying, look, what HUD is trying to do, right? What HUD is trying to say that you just won't be on the benefit anymore, right? We're not saying that you can't find your own apartment and rent it using your own money. If you're using your own money for your own housing, fine. That's fine, right? Because it's out of your pocket. You're not leeching off the taxpayer dime, right? We're not evicting you out. We're just saying that we're not giving you no more vouchers for this, right? And if you know a landlord, if you're cool with the landlord, hey, you could work a deal out with the landlord. The landlord could probably spot you, give you a discount or reduce your rent because you don't qualify for HUD anymore, HUD vouchers, right? We're not saying we're going to evict you out. We're just not going to give you the benefit anymore, all right? They're conflating two different things, all right? Evictions and benefits, all right? They're just not entitled to benefits anymore. They're not kicking them out. And what people don't understand, that these illegal, they have money. They have money. Don't tell me this BS that they don't have money. They have money. They got to have money somehow. Look, if you live on the government benefits and you pay your rent using the government benefits, they're also working a side hustle on the side. Whatever they make on the side hustle, they get that and just save it. All right? So they're just drowning in money. It's a misconception that they're always poor. All right? They do side hustle. They watch babysitters. They get paid under the tables. All right? Not all of them are poor. They're just using the benefits. All right? Sure, there are some out there who are in desperate need, but if you're in that situation, you shouldn't be coming here at all, right? This thing is to act as a deterrent from people not to come here. It don't incentivize them to come here at all. I don't mean to be mean. I mean to be cruel, right? But I'd rather see American citizens get these benefits than I would see illegal immigrants. And everyone say these kids are American born. Wait, but they are American born, right? And that's heartbreaking. That's very heartbreaking. But their parent made these decisions. I'm sorry. All right. So the parent made the decision. Now we're not telling them that they can't work. They're already working under the table, right? They're already working under the table, making lots of money. So we're not. I'm trying to say this so many times. We're not evicting them out. We're just saying that they're not entitled to the program anymore. They could still find rent, all right? They could still find cheap. If you can't afford that place no more, you could always move out. Move out to a cheaper place, all right? To a place where you can afford it, all right? And this is HUD. It's not food stamp. They're still qualified for food stamp and stuff like that, all right? HUD is a totally different thing. It's only for housing, all right? But you want benefit like food stamp, you have to go to like the health department, all that stuff, and they're still qualified for food stamp. Right? They're still saving money. They don't have to they don't have to waste money on food at all. All right. So what people don't understand, that they're not really poor. What the media projected is not really true. All right. I seen these illegal immigrants. They're driving all SUVs. All right. The dad works, the mom works. And they don't have to pay for rent. So where'd all the money go to? They save all the money. That's what it is. Right? They have another source of income. They have another revenue stream. All right? So we're just paying for the room and board. That's what it is. All right? I don't mean it sounds so hard. Yes, there's some of these kids are American citizens, right? But if they don't want to get evicted, their parent also could just find a cheaper house, and they're working at the same time. It's not like these parents aren't working, all right? And if you are an 80-year-old guy to come over here, If you are 80, you shouldn't be crossing the border anyway. You're old. I don't understand that. The people who do cross over the border, they're able-bodied, are able to work, right? And they're most likely to get hired by their own kind because of nepotism, all right? Hispanic usually hire other Hispanics. Illegal, all right? It's true. I don't want to say it's true. And the number one people who, look, here's a little wake-up call, right? The number one demographic who hired illegals are Asians. All right? I'm sorry, I don't want to say it to you, but most Asians who own all these liquor stores, own all these supermarkets, they hired illegal immigrants because it's a lower overhead costs. All right? They don't have to report them to nobody. All right? Go to a Korean liquor store. Go to a Korean market. Go to a Chinese market, Asian market, right? And you see a Hispanic guy there. Most likely he's an illegal immigrant. All right? Go to a white woman's mansion, a Caucasian person mansions, these rich mansions. Ask to see the nanny. Most likely they're Hispanics. Don't speak any English or hardly broken English, right? So mainly the people who hire these people are Asian people who hire them to work in the store under the table, and these nannies or these hotel workers, right? So it goes from Asian, Caucasians, and Hispanics, right? Hispanic hire these people because of nepotism, because of their own kind, right? Asian hire because low overhead causes, and Caucasian hire them as nannies because it's cheaper. They don't want to take care of their own kids, right? Black people, they have their own business. They hire most African American they hired within their circle of friends, all right? Let's say that. So they most likely won't hire. They mainly hire their own family members, all right? Black business owners. So black business owners most likely won't hire any illegal immigrants, all right? They probably won't. Mainly Asian people are. You go to a lot of Asian convenience store, you see a lot of Hispanic workers. And most likely they don't have their papers on them, all right? Those are the biggest one is Asians. They're most likely to hire these people, Asian and other Hispanics, due to nepotism. But yeah, they have jobs. They have jobs. It's not like they're coming here without any jobs, right? There's a reason why they have homes, right? Like if you have a job, right, you could afford your rent. You don't need help from us, all right? These people make money. They're not poor. People want to perceive that they're poor because they're wearing tattered clothing, beat up cars. Most likely, these people who have tattered clothes and beat up car have money because they don't buy anything else. They stack up their money. All right, they're very industrialized. They save a lot of money. All right, they have money. Don't be fooled by the way they show themselves. All right, but I'm going too long on this video. All right, it's already like 13 minutes, but yeah. Let me know you agree. Do you support what they're doing? I mean, it's heartbreaking, but hey, it's tough love. Would you rather see American on the street or illegal immigrants on the street? Let me know what you think. You think I'm being too harsh? All right. But on that note, guys, this is the Highly Evolved Podcast. I'm not monetized by YouTube. Because of that, I'm not restricted. I'm unfiltered, uncensored, unedited, and unrehearsed. Guys, you like what I do, follow me on social media. Because of that, I'm not taking any donation. I'm doing this for free because I like doing this to make videos for you guys. If you like what I do, all right, and you want to support, find me on social media, Twitter, and Gab.ai. And most importantly, I want to wake up America. The one way you can help me doing that is by subscribing to my channels, and it shows me that people are actually watching my channel. If you subscribe, it's an indication that people watch my channel, all right, and people liked it. So hit the subscribe button. On that note, guys, this is the Highly Evolved Podcast. My name is Stefan. And thanks for listening to the broadcast. Most importantly, thanks for giving me your time. I know your time is valuable, and I don't want to waste your time. And on that note, guys, this is the Highly Evolved Podcast. My name is Stefan, and you guys have a good day. I'll check you guys in the next broadcast. And I'm signing out. Peace.